Welcome to P94 Super M. Welcome. P94 Super M. This is pretty much an intro on computers. How to set a computer up from a box. This is the old computer, by the way, but I'm going to show you how to plug it up. This is an all-in-one. You got the USB. This is new style nowadays. You use USB a lot for computers. Here's the keyboard. That's your input. What you do, you got your slots back here. Back in here on your computer. What you do, you plug this into. You got 4 USB slots, so it don't really matter. So I just put this one on that one. That's my keyboard. Okay. And here's the cable right here's your power. Power goes here in this hole right here. And you got a power picture right there. See the power picture right there? This is the power picture. Sorry about that. That's the power picture. Just push that in there. There you go, lock. That's your keyboard. Don't matter which USB port to put in. Okay, your keyboard. Make sure your wires is kind of this way, it won't be in your way later in the future. Okay, now here's the mouse. Here's your mouse. It's USB 2 on this one. And you can plug it anywhere. That's the USB. This is the external sound, but this one has a built-in. This is your sound port for like your external speaker. This one has a speaker built into it. And here's the other part of the power supply. So, each system a little bit different. And here's your cable for your printer. It goes in this USB here too. So other than that, it's all hookup. This is the all-in-one from HP. This is not a touchscreen one. This is the older version. And here we go. Turn on. It should boot up. And it should light up. That shows that lit up. See? This lit up while ago. That means that's working. See it lit up again. See, as long as you got that light right there, it means it's working. That's your cap number lock. And this is your cap lock. So, and what you do, your mouse is lit up on the bottom. That means you got power. It should work. We got power in the mouse. Now the mouse is working, and your desktop is set up. Yeah, it's hooked to the power source, everything in the wall. So you got power. That's how you plug into a computer. If you want to move your computer or you just bought one to set it up, that's all you do. The new stall. Then you got the other stall. I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, this is a plain old computer. Plain old computer. This is the one for the, it's another style. Okay, we'll be hooking this one up now. Here's your power. That's power. Plug that in. Actually, make sure you don't. Sometimes when you plug in power, then the computer cuts on. So make sure you don't cut on. And here we go. This is sound. This is your sound thing. Normally this is green too, or it has a picture of a headphone on it. It plugs into the green jack 90% of the time. Pink is mostly microphone. This is your actually we go ahead and plug the keyboards and stuff in. Purple is purple right here. You have to be careful not to force it in because you can bend pins. But purple goes in. It's made a certain way here. It only goes in a certain way, one way. So what you do is normally this little flat area right here. normally it goes up. And you even got pictures. You match up with the picture. So you got a little flat area right here. A flat area right here. It just goes match up with that. Okay, keyboard's in. Mouse the same way. You got a little flat area. You go by the picture. You got a picture of a mouse. You got a picture of a mouse on here. You just put this on here like this. To hook up the monitor. Here's your monitor cable. You want to be careful. You want to match this up onto your computer. These are your pins. You don't want to bend them, or your monitor won't work right. You got a picture of a monitor on here. It's normally blue and sometimes black. But what you do, you match this with your thing. See, this one has a little square on top. Right here on this cable. Normally, that means it's top. But nothing else. You look on here, the small bottom right here is your bottom. And the big long part right here on top is your top. But you stick this on here. This one's already marked because it has a square on top. That's normally marks your top. You just stick it in here carefully. And be careful not to bend the pins. It's in there. And make sure, don't never force it. If you don't go, you can bend those pins and it won't work right. And you do this, repeat the steps if you buy, either you buy it brand new or you just move your computer to some other location. And if you save your money along the way, well, have someone that set it up for you. This right here, you can buy these. It's your wireless Wi-Fi adapter for USB. That can go on any of these ports, but normally I put it right here. I put this one down here. If you got Wi-Fi, you can buy this right here too. It's a Bluetooth adapter. It's plug and play. It comes with software. You just follow instructions on the CD, and you can plug it anywhere, any of these USBs. I prefer right here. Okay, and this is your Ethernet. If you got wire internet, like off of a DSL modem, it plugs through here to your Ethernet cable, or your router, or your anyhow, this is it. And we don't have 56K no more. You can use that for fax, whatever. But this is the basic knowledge of hooking up a computer straight out of the box, or you just button it. So that's it. It should fire up. We can do test fire up and see if it's hooked. Okay. You can also use a PC, monitor, or a TV. Most TVs have computer hookups. You can hook your sound through it, or so you can hook sound. You can hook your computer cable the same way, just like your computer, like I showed you just now. You can use that to hook it in. Then you also got these for input. I'll show you that for speakers. So you can use your TV for a computer monitor, by the way, if you want a computer in your bedroom or living room working off your TV. But you have to have, normally all the new flat screens come with computer ports for monitors. But anyhow, we're going to fire this up and see what happens. And so, everything should come alive and it should work. So this is red. That's a good sign that the mouse is working. And normally computers will not boot up unless the mouse and keyboard's plug in. These older styles. And see the keyboard, the number lock when I push on it, it means it's working. And should boot right into Windows. This is Windows 8 on here. So this is the basic of plugging in the computer and starting it and testing it, seeing if everything's hooked up right. So it should boot up. You should be able to have access to your keyboard and mouse. As long as this keyboard shows, if you push the number lock and that lights up, that means your keyboard is working. And if your mouse is lit up like that, it means your mouse should be working too. We want to keep it short and simple. And that's the two types of hookups for the newer computers for your mouse and keyboard. You use USB or the standard keyboard and mouse hookups. So we're just gonna wait for this boot up. Okay, it boot up. The mouse should work. See, the mouse is moving, so that's a good sign. So you can flip that up, and you can type in your whatever your passwords. I'm not going to show you that. That means my keyboard's working. And here we go. Next step, I'm going to show you how to hook up a printer. This is P94's printer, but I'm going to hook it to this this computer right here, and then install the software. So we're going to let it boot up for fast. Okay, I'm shutting down my main computer. If I can show you how to hook up a wireless keyboard and mouse next, but I want to show you how to hook up a printer real fast. This printer never been on this system before, and sorry about the crap. A little studio. We haven't set up the main computer studio yet, so we're just going by basic. You hook this in a USB port. It could be in the back of your computer where we just was at. First, you want to. Here we go, guys. I want to show you what's going on in here. Normally, you have to buy a printer cable by itself. Sometimes they don't come with it. This goes right here into this port right here. So you got a little square there. That's your USB cable. I'm just showing you the basics of the knowledge of a basic printer, and we're gonna go from there, guys. Sometimes they come separately, not together. You just have to put this thing in here and plug it into this printer part. So you stick it, so it goes on here like this, and it slides in. After you plug the little wire in, you just stick it in here like this. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. Sometimes it's a pain to get back in, because well, I was going to take it out recently, but it's a pain. I just tell you. P94, can I borrow you? Super Element, can I borrow you for a minute? This is not going in there right. Trying to do everything with one hand. We still haven't got the cameras and all that stuff right. I'm sorry that. Crap. It's hard to get back in it once you take it apart. Like I said, I shouldn't have took it apart. I should have just told you about it. There we go. See, it's hard to do it with one hand, by the way, guys. Okay, it's in there now. Hopefully, the one you buy, it's already hooked up and come like this. But if not, and this, you get this cable right here. This is your power cable that goes to plug into it. You just plug that into right here. Then you got your USB and your stuff plug in. Okay, you got them plugged in now. You got your USB and your power cable on. Now you just find your plug somewhere that's not used up. Hit one right here. So that's a good thing. And normally it comes with software. I have to find what I did with the software for this one. You just plug this into a USB port. It could be any one. It's plugged in now. Turn the sucker on. Should have a power light. It's on. And it says device setting up over here. This is Windows 8, by the way. Should be similar with Windows 10. It's doing its own little test. And that's it. You just plug that in USB, like I said. And should be setting up device. And Windows 10 should have the software drivers that it needs to run on. If not, you got a CD. Alright. I think I got the software here. This is a PIXMA MP495. Normally all printers hook up the same now, because just do USB, of course. That's pretty much the basics. So what you do is stick the DVD or CD in the CD-ROM, if it stays in there, because this one's on sideways. So this is going to affect it a little bit. There we go. You want to click all this stuff off. You just follow the instructions. It would prompt you, ask you what you want to do with the CD. It's blinking, that means reading. So it's going to prompt me up here, DVD, right here. It says DVD, RW, Drive, Canyon. Click on that. Run. You want to click on Run, M Setup 4E. There we go. And just follow the instructions, guys. Yes. That's my firewall, by the way. And just let it boot up. Easy install. You want easy install, because recommended for the first time user. Just click on that. Just follow the instructions. And boom, we got it. Then we go ahead and show you how to do a wireless keyboard. We want to install everything on here. So make sure all this stuff is on here. We want to install every one of this. It takes 10 to 20 minutes. So we're going to use USB printer, or you can do network. We're not going to set up the network right now. We might do network. Okay. Here we go. We want to go ahead and read that. That's your useless stuff. Here we go. Just read it. Just follow and read as you go. I'm just skipping through all the stuff you need to read. Got 16 minutes on this system, guys. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video right now and come back to when it's almost installed. It's making shortcuts now. I put that thing on the bottom. And it's, like I said, going to take about 16 minutes. Okay, it's still loading, guys. Right now it's copying the on-screen menu. It's installing stuff still. It's about 14 minutes still. Okay, it's about done. It's download. I got the internet set up already on here, so we're gonna skip that step today. But you got that wireless internet. If you already got an internet card installed, if it's wireless computer, you just click on this right here. This right here brings up the different collections. So I wanted D-Link CJS. So you just click on it and you type in your password and it will log into your wireless network if it's Wi-Fi. Right now we're still downloading and upgrading the drivers. It's downloading. It's connecting to the main server for the printer on the internet, and it's downloading the latest software for it. And this is pretty much we got 2 minutes. So okay, while this thing is loading up, guys, it's still installing drivers and software. We're still about 2 minutes in. I want to go ahead and show you how to hook up a wireless keyboard and mouse. One thing about a wireless keyboard and mouse, you don't have the wire to get tangled up with. This one takes batteries. All of them take batteries, by the way. Some of them maybe has built-in systems that you plug in and charge it with USB. But anyhow, this one takes batteries. This is, AAA. You put 2 batteries in here. You follow instructions. It goes in one way. It only works one way. So first thing first, this is your iHome. That's the brand of keyboard I'm using. It's a cheap keyboard. You just plug into the USB port in front or back. Normally I put it in front. You're supposed to go in the back, but in front it gives you more range for your keyboard and mouse. It works better to me to plug in that front. Don't matter what USB you plug in, but you put your batteries in. If you get the batteries in there, it's harder. Like I said, we have to get a better camera set up. We'll be working on that next. Okay, light is lit up because I got the switch on. It shows that it's working right now. You put your cover back on. Okay, that one's up and running. You put the batteries in this keyboard. There's 2 batteries normally. You put the lid back on. This one wants to pop out for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay, it should be that. A lot of them is plug and play. It will load up its own software. Sometimes you have to put your CD in there and load it up. But this is plug and play, if I remember. I don't think this thing came with any software. So we should be booting up now. As long as this mouse is lit up, that shows that the mouse is working. Okay, we see if it lights up now. We should have mouse, see? But most times, your computer has to boot up all the way for it to find it. Or you might have to use your old keyboard and mouse to set it up. But I think this was just plug and play recently. And I already had the drivers loaded up on it. So, hopefully, I'm not getting, misleading you or anything like that. But I think it was plug and play recently. I didn't have to do anything else to it other than plug it in, put the batteries in, and cut it on. There we go. We got mouse and we got keyboard, guys. I just want to make sure you knew how to do 3 different types of keyboards and mice. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. We're not going to worry about updating the drivers. This way we're a little faster, guys. And we can show you. It's loaded now. Now you got printer. There we go. So we got that. Turn on the printer. Plug in. There we go. Turn it on. I'm out of ink, by the way, so it probably won't work the rest of the way. Yeah, see? It's letting me know that I don't have ink. Black ink and stuff. But anyhow, that's how you set up a printer and everything. You just follow instructions. It's pretty self-explained. And hopefully everything will work for you. I thank you for watching this. If you like our videos, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell and for you get new updates and new releases on our videos. And you have a good day. Thanks again for watching. This is P94 signing off. Ring the bell if you like to subscribe.